Okay, 7.5 independent practice. Solve. Use fraction models and equations to represent each problem. Alex is allowed 3/4 of an hour of television time per day. How much television time is he allowed in 7 days? Well, they want the answer in fractional form and the answer as a mixed number. They'd also like to know what two whole numbers the answer is between. So we first need to write our equation. If he is allowed 3/4 of an hour each day, and we want to know how much time he's allowed in 7 days, we multiply 3/4 by 7. Or you can turn that around, same thing, 7 times 3/4. So to solve 7 times 3/4, you could add 3/4 together 7 times, or you could just multiply. Now, when you're multiplying a whole number with a fraction, you go ahead and you put the whole number on the top multiplied by the numerator. So I'm going to take this whole number 7 and I'm going to multiply it by the numerator 3. That all stays on top of our fraction in the numerator position, and we keep the same denominator. So our denominator stays as 4. So just to show you clearly what happens is we take 7 times 3 and put it here, and then our denominator stays the same. 4 is going to stay our denominator. Okay, well, when we multiply 7 times 3, we get 21, and our denominator remains a 4. So our fractional form is 21/4. So we'll go ahead and put 21/4. Now we already know that they want the answer in hours, so I labeled hours. 21/4 hours. Now they'd also like the answer as a mixed number. Well, I know that fractions are just another way to write a division equation. So if I have an improper fraction where the numerator is larger than the denominator, I'm going to divide. Or I can think of factors, okay? So in my head, I can think, what is 21 divided by 4? Or what times 4 can give me something close to 20 without going over? Well, I know that 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24, and that's too much. We went over 21, so it's not going to be 6, okay? So 4 times 5 is 20. Well, if we have 21, we need to still take account of that one that's left over. So we've got 21 minus 20. We've got our whole number of 5 because 4 fit into 21, 5 whole times. And then we need to subtract, we've got 1 left over. Well, 1 what? We have 1/4 left over because we still need to keep our denominator the same. So for our mixed number, we have 5 whole what? 5 whole hours, 5 and 1/4 hours. Okay? Now, if they wanted to, they could ask you how many minutes is that, and what would that be? Well, 5 times 60 minutes in an hour. 5 times 60 would be 300, and 1/4 of an hour is how many minutes? There's 60 minutes in an hour. 1/4 of 60, what added together 4 times gives you 60. So this is just if we're wanting to extend and do it into minutes. So we've got 5 times 60, which gave us 300 minutes, and then 1/4 of 60. If you divided 60 by 4, you would get 15. So 1/4 of 60 is 15 minutes. So we've got 315 minutes. Okay, you didn't have to actually do that. I just wanted to show you that you could figure it out into minutes as well as 5 and 1/4 hours. So when we look at the number line, I've got 5 and 6 here. 5 and 1/4, they want to know where that is located on the number line or between what two whole numbers. Well, 5 and 1/4 is actually right here on the number line, jumping up to 1/4. So it's right here, and it's between the whole numbers 5 and 6. So up here, you would just write 5 and 6.